I recently had a conversation with a new friend I made in China who was on the development team of the TikTok Shop Asia division, so the original TikTok Shop. And he told me I was smart for looking into the TikTok Shop because based on the effect that TikTok Shop had in Asia's e-commerce landscape, this is going to get very crazy in the next couple years for e-commerce in the US. So, taking advantage of this opportunity early is a great idea for brands. So, in this video, what I want to do is showcase a brand just like this that went from zero to $1.7 million in the TikTok Shop in only about a month, which is pretty insane. And now they're doing those revenue numbers every week, which is unbelievable. But what's really cool about it is that this is actually a brand. So they're really going to be able to take advantage of this for their enterprise value. Now, let me show you. The store is called Tarte Cosmetics. It's a cosmetic brand. And as you see, they're actually the top ranked, the number one ranked TikTok shop right now. And, in the last week, they started trending upwards rapidly with a very low average order value of $13. And if we look a little bit deeper here, we can see that there's a lot of creators absolutely going crazy making money for these guys. So they have about 30 products here that are getting sales on their TikTok shop. Not all of them are popping off in the same way, but their biggest one is this Maracuja Juicy Lip Balm. So it's just a simple lip balm. And if we actually take a look at it closer, we can see that it's listed at $11 yesterday. So they had a sale on it for $11, but normally it's $24 on TikTok Shop. As you see, they've sold 65,000. And just yesterday, they did over 300K in a single day with this product. So these numbers look similar to what some of the biggest e-com dropshippers did back in 2018. I remember seeing people doing, in Asia, people who were in China, those are the biggest dropshippers doing like 300K a day. And this is what it's looking like now with TikTok Shop again. But what I find super cool about this particular case study is that this is an actual brand. So if we take a look at Tarte Cosmetics, they're actually a well-established brand that does over 2 million monthly visitors on their site. So they're doing multiple millions a month just on their website. But now on TikTok alone, they're also pulling in over 1 million a month. So what does this say about the current landscape of e-commerce? How should brands approach TikTok Shop? This is what a lot of people have been asking me since my company Ekemi works exclusively with 8-figure and 7-figure Shopify brands. And because of that, a lot of people take our advice and expertise really seriously. So here's what I suggest. Literally, if you have a Shopify store, simply download the TikTok sales channel. It's absolutely free to install on your store. You just go to the Shopify app store and you look up TikTok and you'll find this free to install app. Now, through this app, you can set up your tracking for TikTok ads, and you can set up your TikTok shop and connect your catalog to TikTok shop all seamlessly. So if you haven't already, as always, make sure that you use the link in the description in order to start your store, because otherwise you're just going to be delaying the inevitable. You will start a store at some point, but the sooner you do it, the sooner you'll start learning. But this is the best approach in my opinion. This is what I've been recommending all of our clients and partners that we work with, which is our main focus. I've been trying not to get too distracted with TikTok Shop, but I do recommend it to our clients because of the seamless way that you can integrate it into your store, and it won't take away from your current sales. That's what I find really fascinating. I think the most powerful advertising platform these days is still Meta, and you're not going to be running TikTok Shop ads on Meta, right? That just doesn't make any sense. So I still think Shopify is the central hub for any online business, or should be. And now with these tools that we can use to integrate TikTok into our Shopify store, that makes it even easier to, participate in this boom as a regular brand on Shopify. And guess what? Meta is starting to do the same thing. They've already rolled out connecting your shop catalog on Shopify to the Meta platform on Instagram and Facebook, though theirs has not been nearly as successful as TikTok Shop has been. But the good news about that is that Meta is notorious for copying good features from other software and other companies. So I would not be surprised to find that Meta will be copying TikTok Shop in about a year or so. So the future is very bright for Shopify brands, especially ones that are following my channel and especially ones that work with Ekemi to actually scale their performance marketing. That's literally my main focus right now, is just trying to build the best performance marketing team for Shopify stores on earth. And it's going well. So if you are such a brand, obviously make sure to hit us up. And if you want some more TikTok shop advice, I mean, there's really not much more I can give you besides download the TikTok shop app on your store and list all of your products on there ASAP. There's truly no reason not to do it, especially given that TikTok is incentivizing a lot of people to shop on their platform by giving them discounts and things of that nature, which I think is super fascinating. And that's how, sometimes you see some insanely low prices on some TikTok shop products. It's because TikTok themselves are taking an L and providing credits to people so that they can shop on TikTok. Now, I'm using Calo Data. That's my friend who I made in China, one of the founders of Calo Data. He's super cool, and we're trying to work on some things together. And I think it's just a really amazing app, obviously. It's so convenient. I love how it allows you to track the creators. So for example, this girl made this brand 100K in the last 7 days, which is just crazy. She has 1 million followers, so pretty cool. And here's one of her videos. What's really interesting about the TikTok shop that I've noticed lately is that the videos that are actually the most authentic and raw seem to make the most amount of sales. So it's actually unlike what you would expect. Videos that are super highly edited and, very salesy tend to not do as well. Maybe in the algorithm they do, but they don't convert as well. Whereas a video like this only has 1 million views, and it's just this girl talking and, being very authentic and real about her experience with this product and how much she loves it. This video with only 1 million views has converted into $113,000 in revenue. So that's an insane amount of revenue for the amount of views. Again, this is one of those things that people always hate on TikTok about, saying that the views don't translate into sales. Well, with TikTok Shop, that myth is surely proven wrong. And even in general, though, you don't need a TikTok shop in order to capitalize on TikTok's traffic. In fact, for our performance marketing agency, this is more or less our recipe. Is we try to encourage brands to work with a lot of viral creators on TikTok to drive as much traffic as possible to Shopify, so that then we can recapture a lot of that traffic through Meta, email marketing, Google Ads, etc. That is a massively successful recipe right now. But very interesting thing going on right now with TikTok Shop. Cosmetic brands are just overpowered in every faucet, right? In every sort of channel possible, it seems like. So now they're dominating TikTok Shop as well. Now, if you do want to work with us, you want us to do your media buying, maybe for Meta, maybe for Google, whatever it is, make sure you reach out in our site at kemilab.com. You'll find a very easy to follow form that you can fill out, and we'll reach out to you. And then, of course, if you're still learning, right, if you're still learning how to build an e-commerce business, or you want to learn how to run ads yourself and things of that nature, consider joining the Ekemilab Discord. You can also find this at ekemilab.com. And there's a lot of really cool stuff in there. You can read more about it on the site. But what's also amazing is if you don't want to do any of that, you can't afford anything, you just really want to learn for free, which is totally fine. I'm all about free education. That's why I make these videos. We also have an incredible blog now at ekemilab.com that you should certainly browse for some incredible information that will really help your business and inform you a lot on some of the best tools to use right now. We have some stuff on hiring, some stuff on using ad spy softwares, TikTok Shop content, and a lot of things of that nature. So ekemilab.com, that's the #1 hub for e-commerce stuff, whether you want to scale your business or whether you're just getting started. It's pretty cool, so check it out. And yeah, that's really all I got to say for this video. I hope that you enjoyed it, and I'll be seeing you in the next one. Peace.